at opinyon ng pag-uulat ng mag-uulat sa programang ito ay hindi ang pangunahing posisyon o pahayag ng pamumunuan ng organisasyong ito. The views and opinions expressed in this live report are those of the presenter and do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position of the management of this organization. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to One Inclusion Live Weekend. Today is Saturday, the 12th of February, 2022. I am Carlos Miguel Kanahashi, and we're broadcasting simultaneously on InkluRadyo and to be uploaded on the next day on the HNI Inclusion Pilipinas YouTube channel. We will begin our presentation in just a moment, and we will be back after our commercials. Now this.
Para sa aking pamilya, para sa aking kapwa, at para sa bayan. Kahit mahirap, kahit masakit, mahal ko kayong lahat. Kahit anong mangyari, ikaw, ako, tayo. Ating isisigaw sa mundo. Inklusibong may tatag, angat buhay at tatahak. Matapang pa rin tayo. Ang tropa, hindi nang iiwan. Ang senyas, isang instrumento. Ilang beses matumba, tayo huling babangon. Luman ang ating pinagaling. Tayo ay muling luluwa. Para sa pangarap, para sa pamilya, at para sa bayan. Tayo ang ida. Tuloy ang inclusion.
Welcome back to One Inclusion Live Weekend. We shall now commence our presentation for this day. Hi everyone, good day to all of you. This is my pre-recorded presentation for the One Inclusion Live Weekend. Today is Saturday, the 12th of February 2022. I am Carlos Miguel Kanahashi from HNI Inclusion Pilipinas. When we say personality development, what does this mean? Why do we need to do this? What are the stages of development and why is personality development important for us? So without further ado, here now is our topic, personality development. Let us define what personality development is, ladies and gentlemen. When we say personality development, it is actually the development from the organized pattern of attitudes and behaviors which makes an individual distinctive. So in other words, personality development is done based on the organized pattern of attitudes and the behaviors, which makes it unique for an individual. My question is, what is the essence of personality development? Well, first of all, personality is what makes a person unique and is recognizable after birth. A child's personality has several components: temperament, environment, and character. Temperament is the set of genetically determined traits that determine the child's approach to the world and how the child learns about the world. There are no genes that specify personality traits, but some genes do control the development of the nervous system, which in turn controls behavior. When we say complacency, according to John Addy, it provides a useful warning to those who think they are reached the limit of mastery, but it can also encourage people to search for continuous improvement. In other words, ladies and gentlemen, ang complacency ay maging gampante or nangangampante, ladies and gentlemen. According to Eric Erikson in 1956, he provided an insightful description as to how personality development is done based on his experience in psychotherapy with children and adolescents from the low, upper, and middle class grounds. According to him, ladies and gentlemen, the socialization process of an individual consists of 8 phases, each one accompanied by a psychosocial crisis that must be solved if the person is to manage the next and subsequent phases satisfactorily. The stages significantly influence personality and development, with 5 of them occurring during infancy, childhood, and adolescence. A second component of personality comes from adaptive patterns related to the environment of the child. Most psychologists agree that these two factors, temperament and environment, influence the development of the personality of a person. Temperament is sometimes referred to as nature, while the environmental factors in the case of that, ladies and gentlemen, are called nurture. While there is still controversy as to which factor ranks higher in affecting the personality development of every person, experts agree that high-quality parenting plays an important role in the development of a child's personality. When parents understand how their child responds to certain situations, they can anticipate issues that might be problematic for their child. They can prepare the child for the situation, or in some cases, they may avoid a difficult situation. Parents who know how to adapt parenting approach to the particular temperament of their child can best provide guidance and to ensure the successful development of their child's personality. Finally, the third component of personality is character. Why character? Because character is the set of emotional, cognitive, and behavioral patterns, ladies and gentlemen, that is learned from experiences that determines how a person thinks, feels, and behaves. It is depending on the moral development of a person. A person's character continues to evolve throughout life, although much depends on inborn traits and early experiences. What are the stages in life? Infancy. When we say infancy, he or she is well nurtured and loved. The infant develops trust and security and a basic optimism. Toddlerhood is done between 18 months to 2 years and 3 to 4 years of age. Well parented, the child emerges from this stage with self-confidence. Related with his or her newly found control, the early part of this stage can also include stormy tantrums, stubbornness, and negativism, depending on the temperament of the child. Preschool is the play age. The purpose of this is to learn to use imagination for the children, to broaden skills through active play, cooperation, and to lead as well. If it's unsuccessful, the child becomes fearful, and it depends excessively on adults, and it is restricted both in the development of play skills and in imagination. In the school age, it occurs during school age up to junior high school. The child learns to master formal skills like relating with peers, play to play, and basic intellectual skills. Self-discipline is done because his or her successful passage is done through earlier stages is trusting, autonomous, and full of initiative, and to be industrious. Ladies and gentlemen, adolescence is the start of the preparation for the start of the adulthood. It is done from age 13 or 14. Maturity starts developing during this time. The young person acquires self-certainty as opposed to self-doubt and experiments with different constructive roles rather than adopting a negative identity such as delinquency. The well-adjusted adolescent actually looks forward to achievement, and in later adolescence, clear sexual identity is established. The adolescent seeks leadership and gradually develops a set of ideals to live by. What are the common problems? the activity level, how the child is actively participating, distractibility, intensity, regularity, sensory threshold, withdrawal, adaptability, persistence, and mood. These are the common problems of, of personality development for the youth, ladies and gentlemen. What are the parental concerns? Most children experience healthy personality development. Some parents worry as to whether their infant, child, or teenager has a personality disorder. Parents are the first to recognize that their child has a problem with emotions or behaviors that may point to a personality disorder. Children with personality disorders have great difficulty dealing with other people. They tend to be inflexible, rigid, and unable to respond to the changes, the challenges, and the normal stresses of life. It is very difficult to participate in social activities. When these characteristics are present in a child to an extreme, when they are persistent, and when they interfere with healthy development, a diagnostic evaluation with a licensed physician or mental health professional is recommended. When to call the doctor? Parents who suspect that their child has a personality disorder should seek help from doctors. Why? It's a very important first step in knowing to make sure that the child is diagnosed whether if it's a disorder, and if so, what are the treatments can best help the child. Child and adolescent psychiatrists are trained to help parents sort out whether their child's personality development is normal. Personality is something that people tend to think a lot about. When we meet new people, whether through work, school, or social events, it is often their personality on which we immediately focus. Whether they are nice, helpful, outgoing, or shy are just a few of the things that we assess as we evaluate the people around us. Personality development refers to how the organized patterns of behavior that make up each person's unique personality emerge over time. Many factors go into influencing personality, including genetics, environment, parenting, and societal variables. Perhaps most importantly, it is the ongoing interaction of all of these influences that continue to shape personality over time. As we end our presentation for this day, the reason why we need to show personality development is because we need to depend on the behavior of everyone. And it also to make sure that a person should be unique, and also to show that we are having good personality with others. And that concludes our pre-recorded presentation. Thank you very much. Okay, we're done with our presentation. Now let us move to our next part of our show is Pulso 2022. Updates related to the 2022 national and local elections. So, Comelec reminds celebrity endorsers not to use programs, platforms for campaign purposes. Last Friday, Comelec spokesperson James Jimenez reminded celebrity endorsers not to use their platforms to campaign for political candidates. Based in the virtual press briefing, ladies and gentlemen, Jimenez said utilizing the platforms could be an issue because it can be considered as donated advertising time. According to him, he said, under election laws, candidates who have programs should take a leave from their programs. We do not refer to endorsers, but again, it's a good practice siguro to not use their platforms to campaign because magiging issue yan in terms of using these platforms for campaign purposes. Magiging considered yan na donated advertising time eh. So magiging issue yan. So referring to candidates in the first place for them to take a leave, but for endorsers to maybe not use their programs or platforms to campaign for candidates because that might be considered donated airtime. For its part, Comelec had provided a platform for the free live streaming of national candidates' online political rallies amid the COVID-19 pandemic. The campaign Save Comelec e-rally channel on Facebook grants online airtime to candidates for president, vice president, senator, and party list groups ranging from 3 to 10 minutes. So here now is our Pulso 2022 updates related to the 2022 national elections. As we move on to our next part of our show for this day, let us have okay, let us have Sino Ka? Know your candidates in the 2022 national elections. So, our featured candidate for this day in our episode is Joel Villanueva. He's also running for senator this year. He's the current senator of the Philippines, former director general of TESDA, the former host of Agenda on Zoe TV. He attended University of Santo Tomas with a degree in Bachelor of Science in Commerce with majors in economics in 1996. He studied in the US in Harvard University for graduate studies in 1998, and his course at the time was business administration. He's a basketball player currently playing for the Senate Defenders in the UNTV Cup, and he's the son of brother Eddie Villanueva, the owner of Zoe Broadcasting Network, and the Deputy Speaker, House of Representatives, and the member of SIBAC Party List. So please check Joel Villanueva on your ballots this May 2022. Let us continue to vote wisely and choose the right leaders. So here are some of our announcements, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, ladies and gentlemen, we have some products for sale at the HNI Pilipinas online shop. The products that we are selling are the One Inclusion Nation t-shirts and the tote bags, plus the limited Talano gold colored t-shirts. For the One Inclusion Nation t-shirts, it's available in red, black, blue, white, and yellow. All sizes worth 275 pesos. For the Talano gold colored limited edition t-shirts, limited stocks only. Sizes are ranged between small to large and prices are ranged between 325 to 350 pesos. For the One Inclusion Nation tote bags is available in white and black. Sizes are ranged between medium to large and prices are ranged between 150 to 200 pesos. So how can you order? Well, first of all, we'll be very strict on payments. Payment first before purchase. I repeat, payment first before purchase. And we're accepting payments from GCash, and we will deliver your ordered products via GoGo Express and LBC. Ladies and gentlemen, the Hansen Inclusion Philippines online store is temporarily closed for areas under Alert Level 5, but it will continue to serve in areas under Alert Level 1 to 4 only. Its operating hours are from 12 midnight to 11:59 in the evening. For a full list of orders, please visit the Hansen Inclusion Philippines Facebook page or email us at hansen.inclusion@gmail.com. Ladies and gentlemen, we at Hansen Inclusion Philippines needs your help. We have already been struggling with our financial problems in our organization. Karamihan sa atin, sa totoo lang, ay nakaranas kami ng mga problema sa ating mga finances dito sa ating organisasyon. Mahirap kami sa buhay, to be honest. So regardless, no matter what, it doesn't really matter if the amount is smaller or larger. It would be appreciated for you guys to help Hands and Inclusion Philippines, ladies and gentlemen. How? Scan and donate using GCash, and we accept donations from Union Bank. And also, we are going to use this also for one of the payment methods in our online shop. This is also part of our Barya para sa Inclusion fundraising project of Inclusion Philippines, which is an ongoing fundraising project of Hands in Inclusion Philippines. And this will help us prepare ourselves for the moment that we are waiting for in the future, which is no other than the formality of the organization. Pero tingin namin ito sa ating organisasyon may sapat na pondo at panahon para magsiayos ang pagiging formal ang organisasyong ito. So, ladies and gentlemen, what are you waiting for? Please, and please lang, please continue to help Hands in Inclusion Philippines for its fundraising project for our donations and purchases in the online shop. Help Hands in Inclusion Philippines for its fundraising project. We're aiming to raise funds in our organization. Let us have the time to rebuild in order for us to have a bigger, a better, and a bolder Hands in Inclusion Philippines. Proceeds from the sales in the online shop and for your donations will go to us in Hands in Inclusion Philippines. For the formality, for the expenses, and the financial aid of the members due to the effects of this trying time. So guys, for those who did this, we'll be glad you did. And for those who did this, thank you for your continued generosity and for your support in advance. So ladies and gentlemen, if you're having problems with your PC, your laptop, your computer, or your phones, Sir Mark Betita is here to help you. How? You can contact Sir Mark Betita on his number 0947-355-4759, or you can message him on Facebook as well. And he'll be happy to assist you as well. We have some remaining events coming up for the month of February in Best Buddies Philippines. Our next event will be on February 16 at 3 p.m. We'll be having Wellness Wednesday with Coach Pepper and Be Fit. So the purpose of this is to make sure that exercise is the thing that we need to do in order for us to be strong and healthy. We will also have our regular Best Buddies Philippines Saturday series of learning on February 19 at 4 p.m., rock painting, and on February 26 at 4 p.m., ice cream social. So if you want to join the last three events for the month of February, follow Best Buddies Philippines on Facebook and Instagram. Send them a message and they will send you the registration form and the link as well. This will also be broadcast on the Best Buddies Philippines Facebook page. In Best Buddies Philippines, make a friend, be a friend. We urge everyone to continue support for Project Sold Out. We'd like to thank Hirai Gallery, Special Achievers, and to all the partnership organizations, including us here in Hands in Inclusion. If you want to continue supporting this, please check the Special Achievers Facebook page as well. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're feeling hungry, especially if you want to have it for your breakfast, lunch, merienda, dinner, or any occasion, birthdays, Christmas parties, anniversaries, or more, then you may order some of the foods from the Sobra Comfort Food Restaurant and the Kuya Korea Restaurant. For the Sobra Comfort Food Restaurant, for our all-day breakfast, tapa sobra, chicken tocino, corned beef brisket, homemade spam, and beef salpicao. Sizes are ranged between solo to large, and prices are ranged between 265 pesos to 1,450 pesos. For our rice trays, we have beef bulgogi, beef shawarma, beef gyudon, pork crackling bits, pork belly burgers, charred chicken, and boneless fried chicken. Sizes are ranged between solo to large, and prices are ranged between 265 pesos to 1,700 pesos. For our sandwiches, we have the fried chicken sandwiches, pulled pro sandwich, corned beef, and chicken tocino sandwich. Sizes are ranged between solo, regular, large, and box of fours, and prices are ranged between 320 pesos to 1,540 pesos. For our pasta, we have mac and cheese and penne and gorgonzola. Mac, so sizes are ranged between solo to large, and prices are ranged between 290 pesos to 1,350 pesos. So how can you order? Head over to the Sobra Comfort Food website, select the dishes you want to order, choose between pick up or delivery, make convenient through any of the same integrated payment methods, and your order is confirmed. Expect updates via text or email. If you crave for something Korean, then you want to order some of the foods from the Kuya Korea restaurant. So, the menus are for the rice bowls, beef bibimbap, beef bulgogi, pork samgyup, and K-pop chicken. Prices are ranged between 195 to 220 pesos. For the chicken, for the boneless popcorn chicken, sizes are ranged between half to whole, and prices are ranged between 235 to 435 pesos, with the flavors of gochu, ganjang, chicken, and K buffalo. If you want to order there, please check the Kuya Korea website for your orders as well. Lastly, follow Hands in Inclusion Philippines on our social media pages and its digital platforms as well. It would be appreciated for you guys to do this as early as now. Follow us on Facebook, Hands in Inclusion PH, InkluRadio, InkluSports, InkluNihan, and the online shop. Instagram, Hands in Inclusion PH, Kumu, HNI Philippines, Twitter, Hands in Inclusion Philippines or HNI Philippines, and subscribe to our official YouTube channel, Hands in Inclusion Pilipinas. So guys, for those who did this, thank you very much as well. Coming up later on Magpayo Tayo Ka Inclusion, we will discuss to you about love story. And this will be our topic in relation to our upcoming Valentine's Day celebration. So find out on this topic later on Magpayo Tayo Ka Inclusion tonight at 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. with me, yours truly, Carlos Miguel Kanahashi, Christian Chan, and Asher Santos, and Sir Mark Lipita for our technicals. It will be broadcast on the InkluRadyo Facebook page and it will be premiered on the next day on the Hands in Inclusion Philippines YouTube channel. Now is the time for our greetings. So, to those who are celebrating their birthdays today, happy birthday and expect the more birthdays to come. To those who are celebrating their anniversaries, happy anniversary as well. And also shout outs to my family, to Hands in Inclusion Philippines, especially to Roylan Marla, to Best Buddies Philippines, to Miss Michelle Aventajado, to Best Buddies Benil, to Sir Martin Romero, and to Joella Laurito, and to other PWD organizations, to my high school and college friends as well, and to those who are watching. It may be a good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are in the world. I hope you guys are in a good mood, but if not, you may use this time to improve on your mental health and your well-being as well. To those who are watching us on InkluRadyo, thank you very much as well. And if you missed this episode, it will be premiered on the next day on the Hands in Inclusion Philippines YouTube channel for your viewing pleasure. Before we close our broadcast for this day, we would like to share with you our quote for the day from Dennis Waitley. Personal development is the belief that you are worth the effort, time, and energy needed to develop yourself. And that's why, ladies and gentlemen, we need to show that personality development is very important because this will help us improve our behavior, our character, and this will help us change as well. And also, Tomorrow is Sunday, as HNI Inclusion Philippines continues to put God first, regardless of our faith. We remind to us that Sunday is a day of rest and faith. So, we have the right to consider it, to show that we need to show respect in your silence, especially those people attending religious services, mapa-online man or mapa-face-to-face man, so that we can use this time for your silence and also for your cooperation as we enter ourselves to be in the holy presence of the Almighty God. Hey, that's a wrap for our One Inclusion Live weekend episode for this day, for Saturday, February 12, 2022. I will see you again later tonight at 8 p.m. for our Magpayo Tayo Ka-Inclusion show. So, on behalf of InkluRadyo and Hands in Inclusion Philippines, I am your host, Carlos Miguel Javeliana Kanahashi. May awa ang Diyos. Makakaraos po tayo. Sama-sama tayong lalaban para sa pangarap, pamilya at bayan hanggang sa ating tatak para sa One Inclusion Nation. Magandang gabi. May the Almighty God bless us all. Pagpalain nawa tayo ng Diyos ng buong may kapal. Pilipinas, God first. HNI, God first. Thank you very much for watching. Have a blessed evening to all and bye for now. Bye-bye.